everyone, welcome to my channel, Francisco Fibers. My name is Jamie, and this is a channel where I talk all about and celebrate all the knitting and fiber craftiness and any other rabbit holes we find ourselves down. So today we're going to talk about my 2024 Make 9 and knitting, spinning plans. So that's what we're going to do today. To get started with, I have moved locations into a different bedroom in my house. This is my guest room. Last episode I was in my bedroom. I'm just trying to find a good place to film that doesn't disrupt my everyday life. So that is where we're at. This is, what am I wearing? This is the low-key pullover or sweater vest by Elizabeth Smith. I made this to be kind of a Christmassy knit. I love this chartreuse green color, and I made this out of Malabrigo Rio, right? No, I don't think I did. I'm not sure. I know the color is called Lettuce. I'll have to look it up. Oh, it is. So Malabrigo, oh, yeah, that's right. So this is the Malabrigo yarn worsted, not Rio. This is a worsted. And it is, yeah, the color name is called Lettuce. And I love this color, this chartreusey green color. I've always loved this color. So I love wearing this. All right, so I move over here a little bit so I can put up my Make 9 and any pictures that I want to display for you guys. All right, so my Make 9 is my knitting goals, but nothing's real concrete. Anything can come, anything can go. This is a rotation here. We are doing what we want to, but this is a place to start. Or if I'm feeling like, I don't know what to knit, I don't know what to do, I can pull from this. All right, so a first thing on my Make 9 is the Miles Tee by Ozetta or Haley Smedley, and this is a t-shirt. I have some notes here, that's why I'm looking down here. So this is a t-shirt, and it is in fingering yarn. It is 24 stitches and 38 rows to 4 inches. So even though it's a t-shirt, it might take a little bit. And this t-shirt, along with 3 others on my list here, are actually part of a yearly knit along that I am doing with my local yarn store, Willow Hills, in the Salt Lake area of Utah. So it's fun. There's like 20 of us. We get together quarterly and we work on these 4 projects. So this is actually the first one, and I've already swatched for this shirt. I'm making it in a beautiful brown color. I don't remember the name of the yarn. I will of course share that with you when we look at it in a podcast. So I have swatched for this, and I had to actually go up a needle size and up a size in the pattern. So I would normally make a size 3, I'm making a size 4, and I'm going up a needle size in order to make gauge. So I'm hoping it all works out, but this is one that I definitely am going to finish because it is part of that yearly knit along with my group from my local yarn store. As well with this, I do want to add some t-shirts, some lighter, easy to wear garments in this year. This would be great. So this is the first one in that. My second knit Make 9 is the Easy V, and we have talked about this. This is by Caitlin Hunter. We brought it up on my first podcast because I am spinning for this knit. I'm spinning the color work for it, and I've already started that. I think it'll be really pretty. I'm really excited. It is made with worsted, and so I'm trying to spin a little thicker than I usually do, which is being a little bit of a challenge because I'm like, right now I'm afraid I'm a little bit too thick. So we'll see how that comes out. But I do want to make this sweater, and I do want to spin for any color work that I do this year. I just think that would be a fun goal to knit with my hand spun. The next one on my Make 9 is cardigans. I love to wear store-bought cardigans. I love to wear cardigans. I am usually cold, and so I need easy to wear cardigans. I put the picture of the Kate Davies Oran du Charo. I am gonna guess how you say that. I ordered a book that this cardigan is in, and it hasn't come yet, but I love Kate Davies patterns. I think they are just really chic and beautiful. This one happens to be knit in a chartreuse green color, which might be pulling at my heartstrings a little bit. I don't know that I will knit that in this color, but I might because it's a beautiful color. I'm not afraid of color, but I do like neutrals and greens, peacock color, blues. Yeah. So I do want to knit a couple of cardigans this year, and I do want to knit Kate Davies. So that's why this one is on there. All right, our next one on the list is the Rebecca Clow, and I put her Dorney sweater on my Make 9. Now I'm not sure that I'm gonna make the Dorney sweater, but I do want to make a cable sweater. That's something I haven't done yet. I've done cabled hats. I took a class on cables, but I haven't put them into a sweater yet. So I really would like a classic, like white or light gray or light tan cabled sweater. I put the Dorney sweater on here because I think it's a beautiful sweater, but I also watch Crea Bea's knitting podcast, and she is currently designing another cable sweater, which I don't remember if she's named it yet or not, but it is beautiful. And so when that comes out, I may knit that one or the Dorney. Like, I have to look at the specs for both and see which one's going to work better for me, but one of those is definitely on my list. All right, right in the center of my Make 9, I put this bag. This is by, I think it's by Purl Soho. Let me just check. Yes, this is the Simple Knit Tote by Purl Soho. I'm really into making bags right now. I'm trying to sew a few bags. I just finished one I'll show on the next podcast. Had some issues with it, but I think I made it work. Not a proficient seamstress or sewist. My mother-in-law is, and so it's something that I kind of bounce ideas off of her and talk to her about, and love to go to quilt stores with her. And so I'm there and I see pretty fabric and I end up buying pretty fabric, and then we've got to do something with the pretty fabric. So I am trying to become better at sewing, but knitting definitely has my heart over sewing. But so this is kind of both worlds. This is a nice tote bag, but I would knit it instead of sew it, which I really like. And this is also on my, I'm also going to be making this through my year-long CAL. So this is one that will definitely get made, but I do want to work on bags this year as well, or any other home decor items. I need some new pillows for my couch. And so I'm looking at knitting patterns for pillows or like pillow covers. For whatever reason, it seems daunting, which is, I make sweaters all the time. I can make a pillow, right? But for whatever reason, it just seems more daunting. But we're gonna keep looking at them. All right, my next thing on my Make 9 is socks. So I have not been very good at making socks that actually fit my feet. So I'm working at it, and I'm almost finished with a pair of socks that I think actually fit. So I'm very excited about that. I am doing the subscription through the Farmer's Daughter Sock Squad. I will link everything down below in the description. And I got sent beautiful yarn for January, and that's what my socks are made out of. So I want to make socks out of every month's subscription. That may change if I get tired of socks, but I think socks is something you can always wear. I always have cold feet. Always wear socks to bed. Don't at me. My husband thinks it's gross. I think it's gross that he doesn't wear socks to bed. It's a whole thing. So, socks. I want to get better at socks, and I love this cabley pattern on these socks. These are the Woodland Walk socks by This Handmade Life, and it's a free pattern, so I definitely would like to make these socks. I don't even know if they're toe up or toe down. The ones I'm working on right now are toe up, and that's what I've had the most luck with making socks that fit, because I've only ever made 2 socks that fit, and they've both been toe up. So, but we're gonna figure this out this year, and this is a beautiful pattern. So, and it's free. We like that. Next on my Make 9 is this heirloom quilt cardigan. I have been eyeing this cardigan for a while. I think it is beautiful. It was in my favorites list, and then the local yarn shop said, we're making this one this year, and so I'm making this one this year. I am excited about it. I am nervous about it, and I keep trying to figure out colors for it, and I haven't figured it out yet, but I've got a bit. This is gonna be kind of, I think we start this one in like July. So I've got some time to figure out what colors I want, but I am excited to have this sweater. It is a very oversized sweater. I think it's only it's only 3 sizes, but you have the option of 50-inch chest, a 70-inch chest or bust, or a 78 bust. So just whatever, how much you want. And then of course you could bring that down if you don't want that much positive ease by doing a tighter gauge, or you can play with that. So I always knit tighter than patterns. I have yet to come across a pattern where I have to go down a needle size. I always have to go up a needle size. So beautiful. I am excited about this, and I'm glad it's in our knit along, because that will give me more motivation to finish it, because it does seem like a lot, but I am excited about it. All right, the next one on my list is the Olives vest, and this is a Knitting for Olive pattern by Pernilla Larson. I bought the Knitting for Olive book for Christmas, and this vest is in it, so I already have the pattern, and I really like vests, and I would like to have some more just simple, easy to wear pullovers and vests, and so I am excited to knit this one. I have ordered Knitting for Olive yarn that I think I will make this vest out of, but right now it seems to be stuck at customs getting into the country, so we'll see. I need to find a place to buy Knitting for Olive within the US so I don't have to deal with that, but we'll see. But it was part of my Christmas, and I'm excited to just make some really easy to wear simple vests. I just like that look. I have just a little bit of a cold, and I hope you can't hear it too much in my voice. I'm really trying. The kids, they went back to school after Christmas, and then they bring home everything. All right, the next and final thing on my Make 9 is the Knitprovisation by Stephen West. And this is the fourth and final knit along for my LYS. But Stephen West has beautiful shawls and I am excited. I've knit one shawl and it was a very small shawl. So this will be like the first grand shawl that I will make. And this is beautiful. His color choices are out there and wild, and I don't know if I'll go that out there and wild. I like color, but I probably will do like neutrals and then a pop of color. We will see, but I am excited to do a Stephen West and to do more lace in there. I think he's got lace and cables and color changes, and there's all sorts of stuff in there that we can play with, and I'm excited. And yeah, I'd like to make a couple of shawls this year, so that's why we put this one on our Make 9, not just because of the knit along, but because Stephen West is amazing. I love looking at his patterns. They are something. This is a worsted weight yarn, and yeah, I think it will be beautiful. Something else that I would just like to work on that I didn't put on my Make 9 is I just want to like look at different constructions of sweaters and just easy to wear neutral sweaters. Like a drop shoulder sweater. I haven't yet knit a drop shoulder sweater, and so that is something else I'd like to look for. Yeah, just some basics to have in my wardrobe. So that is my knitting plans for the year. That is my Make 9, and I am excited for what 2024 is going to bring. I just hope we all have an amazing knitting year. I hope our year is full of yarn and beautiful patterns to make us happy and relaxed and let that stress go. So anyways, you guys, next week will be a podcast where I'll show updates of what I've finished the last couple of weeks and what I'm working on. So come back for that. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out and hit that subscribe button so that you know when I'm posting, which will hopefully be once a week. So I will see you guys next time. Take care. Make something beautiful and that makes you happy. Bye.